welcome to this week's episode of Young Turks. I'm Shireen Bhan. On the show, we focus on Ambarish Mitra's Internet on Things startup, Blippar. Get your e-tail fashion fix with faballey.com. And pay your school or college fee with a click of a button with PayPal. The third CNBC Disruptor 50 list featured companies from several industries, from aerospace to financial services, cybersecurity to retail. Our first guest today is the founder of a company that was positioned 19th on this list, outranking ventures like Snapchat, Pinterest and Spotify. We're talking about London-based tech firm Blippar. Founded by 36-year-old Ambarish Mitra in 2011, Blippar is an augmented reality or a visual discovery camera app. Positioned largely as an advertising or publishing tool, the app allows users to blip offline products by simply pointing their cameras to it and unlocking a plethora of digital information. Let's take a look at Ambarish's Internet on Things ambition. Turning your phone into a magic lens. That's quite simply what Blippar does by using augmented reality and image recognition technology to bridge gaps between the digital and the physical world. Born out of a joke in a pub in London when Ambarish Mitra wanted the Queen to come to life out of a £20 note, the idea was never meant to be serious. But when Ambarish along with his co-founder Omar Tayyab started toying with the idea, they saw potential and knew they were onto something big.
Normally what young companies do, they do a lot of PR, they do a TechCrunch article, they do a YouTube video. We didn't do that. We thought that if we gonna make this a big business, we have to act big as well from day one. So we went after the world's top 107 brands and said, here's an idea where you put your phone on top of your products, your outdoor ad, your TV ad, and you can give people additional content. And of course 101 showed us the door. It was a young company with only 4 people on board or 5 people on board. But the 6 that said yes were companies like Cadbury's and Heinz Ketchup and Tesco and Nike and Microsoft, Xbox and Samsung, to name a few. And I think not initially working with small companies or anybody willing to give you money was one of the best decisions we ever took. We really launched like a rocket. Like from day one, August 17, 2011, Blippar was officially born as a business and as an app. And we've never looked back. It like took off because of some of the tough decisions we took early on as a company.
And courtesy that early decision, today Blippar's clientele includes names like Time Inc., Unilever, P&G, PepsiCo, Coca-Cola, L'Oreal and Jaguar, to name a few. They've all partnered with this team to create blippable content. With the aim to study consumer behavior at a deeper level, Blippar manages to give brands and publishers real-time data on how real people interact with their product. But Ambarish claims they're not just another augmented reality company.
You see, the thing with augmented reality is it's a term the common mass use it, but they don't understand it. It's like we don't call microblogging, we call it tweeting. So what Blippar is very uniquely doing, and probably the only company doing that, we're actually going after the behavior angle. We're telling the people that when you point your phone on a camera mode and things magically happens, that's a blip, and the action of doing it is called blipping. And not only are we saying that, Coke is saying that, Pepsi is saying that, Unilever is saying that, P&G is saying that, General Mills is saying that, Nestle is saying that. All world leading brands and publishers and media owners are educating the users that blip to win, blip to play a game, blip to download a coupon, blip to watch a video. The whole blip to is a verb, it's an action, and no one's saying use the augmented reality app Blippar to do this.
So far, you would have used the camera on your phone to take pictures or selfies, shoot videos or make video calls. But now, targeting the Indian market, the team has launched a Blippar version of one of the most popular comic brands of the 1980s, Tinkle.
With a presence in 10 cities across 6 countries, Blippar is looking to expand its team in India.
I mean, I very, very rarely have looked at, I have a reputation to never look at CVs. And I never Google search people as well before meeting them. Because I don't want to have a digital impression of you before even I've met you. Because my life itself has been so serendipitous that I've been fortunate to meet fascinating people whose fascinating bit came to me after I met them. So, and sometimes this whole sense of discovery disappears when you totally research a person beforehand. It completely takes the happy accidents away, and life is actually a lot of series of happy accidents.
Having bootstrapped the venture, the team raised some initial investments from Qualcomm and $45 million in new funding from undisclosed investors in March this year. The team believes that products are never disruptive, business models are. So we had to ask them if they see themselves competing head-on with one of the biggest tech products of 2014, the Google Glass.
Google Glass is a hardware product, just like your phone, right? So, and your phone has Facebook, Blippar and Twitter. So, same like your Glass would have Facebook, Blippar and Twitter. So, Glass is a hardware product. Google's ambition is to shift people's focus from devices on your pocket to devices on your face. It has a lot of benefits, and I really believe in the future of face-mounted wearables. Blippar will play a role in every device wherever there's a camera. We almost trying to replace the eye. We want to be the eye. So if your fridge has a camera, Blippar will work there. If your phone has a camera, Blippar will work. If your car has a camera, Blippar will work. Anything which has a camera and an operating system attached, Blippar as an application would have utility. Hence, companies like Google Glass are very, very complementary to our wider vision.
And the wider vision is an extremely ambitious one, to identify everything around and make it blippable. And taking a step further in that direction, Blippar has recently made an investment in UK-based smart eyewear maker Wave Optics. Time for us to take a break here on Young Turks, but on the other side, we bring you the story of the team behind FabAlley.com. Stay tuned.